So you ask an AI for help, but instead, it just gives you a decision. That feels like a mistake, doesn't it? Like the system is overstepping. But what if that's exactly what it was designed to do?
We all tend to think of AI as just a helpful tool, something that assists us with tasks we're trying to get done.
But here's the thing. Tools don't make their own decisions. A hammer doesn't decide where the nail goes. So when an AI seems to just decide something on its own, it feels wrong. But it's not always a glitch.
Okay, to really get what's going on, we need to break down the different ways AI is actually built to work with us. Let's start with the most basic level. We can call this one the reporter.
Now, at this level, the AI's job is super straightforward. Just present the facts. It sifts through mountains of data, spots patterns, and then just shows you the highlights. This is what's known as decision support.
And in this setup, you, the human, are completely in charge. You make the final call. The AI gives you all these data-driven insights, but you're the one who adds context and judgment. All the stuff the numbers miss. The authority stays with you.
So what does this look like in the real world? Well, think about your banking app flagging some unusual spending, or a navigation app showing you a huge traffic jam up ahead, or maybe a manager getting an alert about low inventory. In each case, the AI reports, and you decide what to do about it.
But the interaction can become a lot more collaborative. And that brings us to level 2, the AI as a co-pilot. Here, the AI's role gets way more active. It's not just presenting facts anymore. It's suggesting concrete options. It might analyze the data and propose something like, okay, option A will cut costs, while option B could grow your market share. Your role shifts here too. Instead of just interpreting raw facts, you're now weighing the trade-offs the AI is laying out for you. But you still approve the final move. This is called decision augmentation.
A perfect example is a streaming service that recommends a playlist. It's suggesting options, sure, but you're the one who skips or saves the songs. You control the final outcome. In the same way, an e-commerce AI might suggest 3 different marketing campaigns, but a human still has to approve which one to launch.
And this brings us to the final level, which gets right to the heart of our initial question. Level 3, AI on autopilot. At this level, the AI's role is to make the decision and then act on it. The system is designed from the ground up to execute actions on its own, based on preset rules and predictive analytics.
And what about the human? Your role changes completely. You're no longer making the day-to-day choices. Instead, your job becomes one of oversight. You monitor the system's performance, you set the rules, and you handle the exceptions.
And these systems are absolutely everywhere. Fraud detection systems that block a suspicious transaction in milliseconds, streaming services that automatically adjust your video quality, even cloud services that upload and organize your photos without you doing a thing. These are all examples of decision automation.
So you can see this clear progression. The AI starts as a reporter, just presenting facts. Then it can become a co-pilot, suggesting options for approval. And finally, on autopilot, the AI executes the decision itself while the human monitors the system. 3 very different kinds of help.
This leads to a really key question. Why would anyone design a system to act on its own? I mean, why would you deliberately take the human out of the loop for that final decision?
Well, the design really comes down to 3 specific needs that people just can't meet on their own: speed, scale, and complexity. Some decisions have to be made way faster than a human can react. Some involve processing massive amounts of data all at once, and some require finding tiny, subtle patterns that are basically invisible to us.
To put the scale into perspective, take the number 160 billion. That's roughly how many transactions MasterCard can scan each year to look for fraud. No team of humans could ever review that much information in real time. At this scale, automation isn't just helpful, it's absolutely necessary. And this brings us right back to that original confusion. It's really just a mismatch in what we mean by the word help.
You see, the help we expect from an AI system can actually take a few different forms.
Sometimes that help is an analysis. That's the AI acting as a reporter.
Other times, it's a suggestion. That's the AI working as a co-pilot.
And in some cases, the help you're asking for is the decision itself. That's the AI on autopilot.
So when an AI system gives you a decision instead of just information, it isn't necessarily a mistake. This explains why a system's help is sometimes the decision it was built to make, especially when speed, scale, or complexity make direct human intervention pretty much impossible.